All right, hi everybody. We're picking up on page 10 of our guided notes. We're going to look at 3 equations. Solve them like we have done all the other ones earlier in the week, and then decide if the equation is conditional, identity, or contradiction. So if we're going to work on problem 1, I would begin with distributing. Negative 6x plus 2x minus 11, I'll keep the same. I'm going to distribute my negative 2, negative 4x plus 6 plus 4. I'm going to combine like terms, so right here, this would be negative 4x minus 11 equals negative 4x plus 10. Remember, all the variable terms like to be on the same side. So I'm going to add 4x over to the other side. When I do that, since negative 4x and positive 4x are opposites, they completely go away, meaning the variable term is disappeared and there is no longer an x to solve. What remains is negative 11 equals positive 10. So we can see from above in our notes that number 2, where it says no solution, is because we have a false number statement. So this right here has an answer of no solution. And the type of equation is a contradiction. All right, so let's move on to number 2. Number 2, we will start with the parentheses inside the brackets, and we will distribute the negative. So we get 7 bracket 2 minus 3 minus 4x, close the bracket, minus 2x equals negative 9 plus, we're going to distribute the 2 minus 30x. Now I'm going to combine inside my bracket, so I get 7 bracket negative 1 minus 4x, still close the bracket, minus 2x equals negative 9 plus 2 minus 30x. Now we're going to distribute our 7. So we get negative 7 minus 28x minus 2x equals, these I can combine together, so negative 9 plus 2 is negative 7 minus 30x. I have on the left side some x terms to combine, so we get negative 7 minus 30x equals negative 7 minus 30x. If we add 30x over to combine the x terms to one side, they completely disappear. Negative 7 equals negative 7. Some students like to then add 7 and finish with 0 equals 0. This one or this one are both saying the same thing. There's no variable remaining, and negative 7 equals negative 7 always, or 0 equals 0. So if we go back to our definitions at the top of the page, we can see that this applies as number 3, and our answer is all real numbers, because 0 equals 0 or negative 7 equals negative 7 is a true number statement. The type of equation is called an identity. So we have one more to work on. Number 3. Right? We have fractions, so our approach would be to determine the LCD, which the only denominator everywhere is 3, so our LCD is 3. So x plus 1 over 3 is good to go, plus x over 3 is good to go. The x is over 1, so it really needs to be over 3. So what we do to the bottom, we do to the top, so we're going to multiply by 3. So now we have 3x over 3 plus 1/3. Remember, when you get all your denominators to match, all you have to do is solve the top. So we peel out x plus 1 plus x equals 3x plus 1. Let's combine our x's. So we get 2x plus 1 equals 3x plus 1. X terms like to be combined to one side, so let's subtract 2x. 1 equals x plus 1, or 1x. 3x minus 2x is x, or 1x. We still have an x that remains in this equation, meaning we need to solve for what number x needs to be. So we're going to subtract 1, and we're going to get that the answer to our equation is 0. So we look back to the top of the page to our definitions, and we see that definition 1, single solution, means that you get x equals a number. So here is our answer, and the type is a conditional equation. So again, the answer to 1 is no solution, and its type is contradiction. The answer to 2 is all real numbers, and its type is identity. And the answer to 3 is 0, a single solution, and its type is conditional.